Good morning, Big Square, road2ruler.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. So much going on. I don't even know where to start. Let's start here. Yes, I have like a carpal tunnel type of flare up. So I'm not going to be typing much. Too much work. That's what happens when you work too much. Working on it, and I've learned all about it. So it should be fixed in a week or two. But I wanted to make sure you guys heard the latest interview I did with goldseek.com. Chris over there. Just go to goldseek.com radio, go down right there, big square, highlights, returns with comments on cryptocurrencies and silver. Check it out. It's an interesting interview. Chris has gone kind of overboard on the cryptos as far as his understanding of cryptos is much better than most people, much better than mine. Not on the overall side, but on the technical side. He's very computer geeky. So it wasn't hard for him to go from metals to cryptos. And as you can tell from the interview, he's very excited about the details of the blockchain mining and all that. He is a miner. So interesting interview. Check that out. As far as the cryptos today, it is very clear to me that the big money is getting in. And the way you could tell that the big money is getting in is that they suppress certain cryptos and they boost certain cryptos to the moon, and then they're basically sloshing the cryptos. They're saying, hey, look at this shiny object, so everybody runs over here. Then they start selling when it gets too high. It's pure manipulation, absolutely. And they have the money to do it. Billions and trillions is now sloshing all around. As a trader, you trade with them. It's fun as can be. But remember, starting January 1st, all trades have to be recorded as capital gains or losses. There's no more ambiguity. So that's absolutely the fact. And even if you trade from one crypto to the other crypto, that's why I highly suggest hodling. Hold on for dear life. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, how do I even buy Veritasium if they're going to, because the only way I can get it is by going through buying Ethereum and then buying Veritasium. Well, if you do it right away, you probably have a loss on your Ethereum because you're paying, say you're buying your Ethereum through Gemini or through Coinbase. They're going to charge you a monster fee because that's what they can do. And then you're going to end up sending it to like Ether Delta. And when you do make the switch from Ethereum to Veritasium, your cost base will be lower because of all the fees and the costs associated when you sold your crypto. So you'll have a little loss at the beginning. If you do it, right away, you'll start with a loss, and then you buy your Veri, and there's a loss you can write off, and you're hanging on to the Veri, so you're not worried about the capital gains right now. You have a lower, you have the tax basis of what you paid for your Ether plus your fees. So there's pros and cons to recording a swap of currencies. If you do it right away, you're probably going to take a little bit of a capital gain loss, which is you can write that off against your gains. That's why I'm just jumping up and down saying make sure you guys hodl. I mean, it's just so much easier just to hold on for dear life because you don't know which ones they're going to pump up and which ones they're going to dive down. But you do know in the longer term which ones are good companies and good cryptos versus the flash in the pan type stuff. And those good companies and good cryptos, as we've seen over time, if you look back, how has Ethereum done? Was it a real crypto? Yeah, absolutely, and that's why it is. They got upgrades coming, and no EOS is not going to overtake Ethereum. It's farther out there, and Ethereum's going to improve. I know Ethereum's very slow right now because it's too popular, but Vitalik is working on it, and he's a smart dude, and his group is they're a smart bunch of people, and they're going to grow Ethereum. They've learned a lot as they go, and it's going to keep growing, and all the cryptos will keep growing. Based on, is it a good company? Is it a good crypto? What are the tokens being used for? And you're going to see that in the long run, if you just buy and hodl, one, you don't have the capital gains issues, and two, if you bought the right thing, you're going to do very well. So, and it's easier. It saves your head from where to, oh my God, Litecoin hasn't gone up today, and I should have got in Cardano and NIM, and that was yesterday. And now today they're down 13% and 8%. So that's where the big money comes in, and they force you this way, force you that way. Stay away from it, is my suggestion to everybody. Unless you love the trading thing, unless you love staying up late at night, worried about your portfolio and stuff like that, buy good cryptos. I have 15 on the road to Ruta that I suggest, and there will be more coming. And sit and hodl. It's hodl right here. Great new shirt. This guy sent me a shirt. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give it a wash, and then I'll either suggest people buy it or not. So this is a Litecoin haul shirt. This one feels comfortable. The other one he sent me was polyester. I didn't like that, but this is cotton. I like that. So yeah, if you have something you're trying to sell, or hey, if you have any hats, send them to me, Bix Weir. I'll give out the address of where to send the hats, and I'll wear them. Oh, by the way, while we're on that subject, yesterday I didn't get to it. We had a 4.4 earthquake on the Richter scale, literally right below my house. I live on kind of the border between Oakland and Berkeley, in the hills there, and 4.4 earthquake, literally right below me. And it woke us up. It was like 2 and 3 in the morning, something like that. And I'm thinking, Cliff's data. Oh my God, Cliff's right. We're gonna have more and more earthquakes, more and more volcanoes, more and more weather events. And absolutely, it's happening. Those of you on the East Coast know it's happening. So bravo to Cliff. Miss the guy. We haven't done a Three Amigos chat in a while, and there's so much to talk about. Poor old Jay Snips, fighting all his little fights out there in Florida. I heard he stopped allowing comments, just as I had stopped allowing comments. It's just such a distraction from what we're doing. And there's so many trolls, either paid trolls or just people who want to stir it up a bit. And speaking of people stirring it up a bit, voila! Texas regulators orders Bitcoin to cease and desist marketing securities. Absolutely. Bitconnect is a Ponzi scheme. And the regulators are starting to weigh in again. I've talked about many times that the UK regulator already weighed in because they didn't renew their charter. And as of, I think it was January 8th, they are no longer functioning. The Queen of England has the ability and the legal right to take over Bitconnect on January 8th. And will the Queen of England do that and seize all of the assets held by Bitconnect? Now, good luck trying to get your, well, I'm not Bitconnect, I just have an account there. Well, good luck. You were warned it was a Ponzi scheme a long time ago. Those people promoting it might be in some legal trouble. So I would definitely, they've already claimed, oh, I got hacked. They already claimed that they got hacked, so they don't have any Bitcoin or Bitconnect coin, which is ridiculous. So they should be looking for the regulators on the doorstep any day. In England and in the U.S., who knows what goes on in Asia. Most of the higher up people are in Asia on this one. But it was obvious. The cryptocurrencies they're the most opaque types of investments you can have, because if it's a real company, you'll know the people involved, you'll know the address, you'll know all the source code, you'll know everything about this company. And if it's a fraud, well, you can smell it right away. All I have to do with Bitconnect was run the compound interest daily calculator and know that within 10 years, Bitconnect would own the entire world based on the daily compound interest, which is impossible. So Bitconnect should not be around for much longer. I would assume that it's not like the regulators don't know about it either. That's the strange thing, the bizarre thing. So I do think it is some kind of operation being run by the powers that be, because they could have done this, over a year ago. They knew it was a Ponzi scheme, and they regulate this. They look at this stuff every day, literally, out of the Fed and out of the U.S. Treasury and out of the securities regulators. They're always in there. And don't be conned into thinking that, oh no, it's completely free of regulation. No, they're trying to secure the way forward is what they're doing. And these are the good guys behind the scenes. And that's another announcement that I have to make. Let me get to this one more thing though. Texas regulators sent a cease and desist order to Bitconnect, although the address is nobody there. Let me read a little of this. Texas Security Commissioner issued an emergency cease and desist order on January 4th against Bitconnect for selling the unlicensed securities. This is a $2.5 billion market cap. According to Texas State Securities Board release, the Securities Commission found that the Bitconnect investments are securities, but were not registered as required by the State Securities Act and State Securities Board rules and regulations. In addition, the company is not registered to sell securities in Texas. They're not registered to sell anything as of January 7th. Even the company will be in default. Bitconnect markets itself as an open source crypto community platform that offers multiple ways to invest and transact in its native cryptocurrency, BCC. According to the order, Bitconnect offers users investments in programs that the company claims will deliver annualized returns of 100% or more. British company, Texas ruling, as the release clearly states, Bitconnect is based in England, and this order does not affect the company directly. However, the regulator does have the authority to ban Bitconnect from selling within Texas residents. Of course, it's likely to be quite challenging for the company to sparse users of Bitconnect tokens in Texas from those around the world. While cryptocurrency enthusiasts have been largely focusing on regulation at this national level, Texas ruling shows that the subnational regulators can easily affect the regulatory landscape. This adds an extraordinary level of complexity to regulatory compliance. Cryptocurrency users and businesses may find themselves dealing with countless state and provincial regulators in addition to national authorities. Absolutely, this is part of their plan to slow things down. Throw in the muck, throw in the regulation. A damning commentary. This is what the regulator said, which is absolutely true. Bitconnect has disclosed virtually nothing about its principles, its financial condition, or strategies for earning profits for investors. It has not provided a physical address in England, despite providing no information on how it will make money for investors, including the algorithms behind the trading bot. Bitconnect is touting its investments as a safe way to earn a high rate of return. Investing in cryptocurrencies, however, carries significant risk because of the regulatory and legal actions, competition from other cryptocurrencies, and the extreme volatility in the price of many cryptocurrencies. The company operates websites and deploys online advertising to recruit sales agents, which it calls affiliates. The company provides marketing material to affiliates, including online presentations, pays them commissions for referrals that result in investments in Bitconnect programs. Sales agents for Bitconnect are targeting Texas residents, as well as residents of other states, as through websites and social media and online marketplaces like Craigslist. The sales agents are not, however, registered as agents of Bitconnect to sell securities in Texas. The Security Commissioner's action follows Bitconnect's recent announcement that it will hold an ICO on January 9th. January 9th being the day after they're shut down by the UK regulator. Companies are used offerings called tokens to raise capital. The reality is Bitconnect is a scourge on the cryptocurrency community. Bitconnect is probably just one guy. Yes, there are the main promoters on YouTube and around the world, probably the top of the Ponzi scheme. Those are the people who will be shut down. Those people, we all know them. We see them on YouTube all the time. Get ready for the feds to come knocking on your door. Will they ever catch the guy who actually created the program, put it out there for everybody to use as a Ponzi scheme, and then rakes in the Bitcoin? I think they have ways they can do that, and hopefully they'll get this guy or these people, because this is right on the heels. In 4 days, there's Bitconnect X. As soon as they shut down the old Ponzi, you start a new Ponzi. That's the way Ponzi schemes work. And voila, you have Bitconnect X. Now, people will be saying, why would anybody in their right mind invest in this? Why did they invest in the past one? Because it's promoted, and the people who got in early made a lot of money. So will there be a lot of people diving into this Bitconnect X that has no information at all? You click on all this stuff, home, about, features, download, nothing. I'm clicking on all this stuff, nothing. I had some moronic subscriber, absolutely moronic, email me and say, Bix, you're wrong about Bitconnect X. You can't know anything about it because it's, they haven't released any information yet about the ICO. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You got 4 days before the ICO and nobody knows anything about it. You telling me I'm moronic for telling my subscribers to stay away from Bitconnect X? Insane. I mean, that's the world we're living in, though. People just aren't very bright, and those people who aren't very bright aren't going to be able to discern. Oh, my friend made all this money in this Bitconnect Ponzi scheme, and there's a new one coming out, so I'm going to make all his money in this next one. You can make a lot of money by going to rob a bank too, but is it moral? Is it ethical? Is it legal? I think anybody promoting Bitconnect X as anything but a Ponzi scheme should be taken to task for that as well, because I think it's illegal also to promote a security that's deemed now within the United States, at least within Texas, as an illegal activity. I don't know. We'll see how this all shakes out, but obviously Bitconnect X has a countdown going till their ICO, and can it be tracked? Can the regulators track Bitconnect X's source of origin? Because that's where all the Bitcoin are going to be residing, and if it's still, it can be laundered already, probably is laundered. But yeah, this is the Wild West, and we need some Wild West cops out there to take some of these criminals down. So anyway, that's your exciting Road to Ruta comment for the day. But I would like to say, for Friday road trip people, I can't write the Friday road trip, so I'm going to be doing a video again. But this week's Friday road trip is all going to be about the behind-the-scenes conspiracy. The battle between the good guys and the bad guys. I'm going to show some of the more exciting takedowns that are happening. I'm going to go through what the plans are for the good guys, and it's going to be a good video. So hopefully I can get it up today. I'm pretty sure I can, so you guys can dig into that, all the private road members. Not a private road member yet, go to roadtoruta.com. Sign up for the public free emails on the top left. You can put your name and address, and you get free emails. And then if you're more into the battle and the conspiracy side of things, and the pre-research that I do to do my videos and things like that, and get more in depth, sign up for the public road. You get a Road to Ruta coin, and I'm still giving away one salt token. It's unbelievably, salt's still under $15. So once salt goes over 15, I'm going to change the token. And I already announced I'm going to change it to ADEX, ADEX, which is an unbelievable crypto company that will be shaping up YouTube and Google and Facebook as far as truth in advertising. So be ready for that one. Anyway, this is Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you guys later.